I would do Loveline, and guys like women would call in and go, "My boyfriend's such a dick, and he mistreats me," and I'd be like, "Okay, so you're just sitting there, and you're going out to dinner, and you look across the table, and you go, Dirk, stop being a dick. What would he say?" And she'd go, he'd probably say something horrible, and then I'd go, "Oh, what is his name, by the way?" And she'd go, "It's Dirk," and I'd go, "You don't want to? That doesn't." Right. I guess his name. There's nothing there? Well, that's his name. Yeah, okay, forget it. That's going to be my life. That's really it. Just guessing people's name and their floor covering.
The best
and
was
getting nothing.
The best was the batting cage one. I was there. The first time I ever encountered it was someone was like talking about their horrible life or they hated something. You're like, hey, listen, you're going to go back to your batting cage, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, what do you do?
No, it was where does he? I think it was where does he work?
Well, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's like he dumped me.
Go back to his batting cage and he'll hate his life. Anyway, what does he do? Works in a batting cage.
It was like literally, he said, my boyfriend dumped me. I go, look, you'll be dating some rich guy. He's going to go back to his ugly girlfriend and his crappy job at the batting cage. And I said, yeah, what's he do? He works at a batting cage. I said, that's pretty unique that I got that, right? Well, that's where he works. I said, yeah, I know, but I guess, what percentage of society is employed by batting cages? Way less than 25%.
Absolutely. Maybe
probably,
two.
Well, he was from Cooperstown.
And but anyway, not moved or surprised.
The best part was the callers were idiots, but the best part was Drew would never be surprised. He'd only be like, "Oh crap! Now we're gonna get a very self-satisfied rant."
And then I'd get the super sing-song. Yes, it's quite a coincidence. Yes, you're a genius, Mr. Carolla, for guessing he worked at a batting cage. All right, I'd go, but Drew, I'd rather no. Joy, you're 16.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. I met this guy, and he's 22, and I met him on a youth event on Halloween.
What does that mean, youth event?
My youth group went somewhere, and I met him there.
What does that mean, youth group?
High school youth group with my church.
A church group, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and I met him at a sports center. He worked there.
He wasn't he wasn't one of the youth group people.
He wasn't one of the youth group people.
All right.
Okay, and we met, and we totally hit it off, and we were flirting all night, and I got his phone number, and we talked, and he's interested in me, and I'm interested in him, and I want to start a relationship, but not like right now, but...
He's 22.
Huh?
He's 22.
Yeah.
You're 16.
Yeah, he just turned 22, and I'm almost 17, though.
Joy?
It's like less of a...
All right, does that account for like 4 years?
Yeah.
He just turned, and she's about to.
Joy, you're a junior in high school. He should be graduated from college.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he's not.
Probably.
Not if he's working at the batting cage.
Right.
Where'd you take the youth group to?
It was the Pacific Sports Center in Puyallup.
Yeah, what do you do there?
Huh?
What goes on at the sports center?
What does he do?
He works at the batting cage and...
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
That was
a spiritual moment. Baseball player.
Thank you.
How bizarre that you came up with that.
Oh, yes.
That's bizarre. That is bizarre.
I sneak one of those out every once in a while. Yeah, batting cage is very random. I think in the 3 years I've done this show, I've never heard of anyone who worked at a batting cage.
No.
And normally, even employed.
I was thinking it was a dance or something, like he was serving refreshments. You had him pegged for the batting cage.
Okay. Joy?
Yeah?
Yeah. It didn't strike you as interesting that I said batting cage? Hold on, let me explain our listeners, by the way. She knew that he worked at the batting cage, so that when I said batting cage, it wasn't impressive to her because she knew that.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
If I had called out the guy's first name, she wouldn't have batted an eye because she knew it in her world.
Yeah, you should know it too.
I should know it too, right? I said, this guy works at the batting cage, and she went,
yeah, batting cage. And then also,
she didn't say anything. And then later on, I said, where was it, or what did he do? And she said, worked at the batting cage. I didn't even know. She must have thought it was peculiar that I asked again. Joy, you're 16.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. I met this guy, and he's 22, and I met him on a youth event on Halloween.
What does that mean, youth event?
My youth group went somewhere, and I met him there.
What does that mean, youth group?
High school youth group with my church.
A church group, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and I met him at a sports center. He worked there. Okay, and I met him at a sports center. He worked there.